just over a year ago, we were in Texas this time of year, waking up to 80 degrees outside, and now it's 27, 43 inside. So the challenge of that is you can't just go down the hall to go to the bathroom in the morning. You literally have to go outside where we are right now. So right now we only have the one toilet in our second cabin in between the bedroom cabins. So we have to walk from our quote unquote bedroom cabin to our middle cabin just to go to the bathroom at all times of the day. So when it's really icy outside or snowy or raining, doesn't matter. We just have to deal with whatever elements are going on outside. So it won't be that way forever, but right now that's what we're dealing with. So you get really good at going to the bathroom very quickly. And that's what I did this morning. So I got back into our cabin and then immediately started working to get the wood burning stove going. So we do this very easily. We got some of that paper, those big rolls of paper that you can get from teachers. We actually went to our recycling center and got a big roll. So it's our fire starter, and then we layer small sticks on top. If you saw a previous video of mine, you saw us collecting those sticks. We do that every chance we get, and we fill all the buckets that we have in order to be prepared for the snow days. And then I recently bought that portable propane canister, and that gets things lit up very quickly, very easily. Some may call it cheating, but you know, you do what you got to do to make it as simple as possible. So you get that fire going. As you can see, I've got it started. I'm going to let those sticks and paper really get rolling. This is my favorite. I just love looking at that fire. So now that it's rolling, we start adding the bigger logs. So we spend a lot of time chopping, and that way our cycle of wood is constantly rotating. And they're dried out, so they burn much easier. Making progress, still 27 outside, but we got it up into the 50s. So once it gets going, then we put the big boys in. So we get the biggest logs that will fit in this tiny stove, but don't underestimate size. Does not mean that this little thing is not ultra powerful. And we finally, it's 30 outside, but it's 71 inside. So happy little polar bear. We're going to go see the snow. She absolutely loves being outside. So she's super bundled up. We took her outside, kept her out there for maybe 10 minutes, and then we bring her back in because, you know, when you're a tiny baby, you can only handle limits for so long. Okay, so I even feel a little bored with myself with that previous video. Throwback to last winter. Now look at this beautiful deck edition. I have a previous video where I was showing how my husband and my older daughter made this in like a couple days, or I don't remember. It was, and then that hooch right there with that wall of firewood. Yes, we have done that since too. So if you weren't paying attention, scroll back in earlier in this video, and you can see the progress that we have made inside of our little fence. Ignore that half painted. I actually just finished painting that a couple days ago. Just a year later or 6 months later, whenever we put that thing up, I don't even know. So let me just look at how majestic, and let me just say this video does not do it justice. And I love how my black dog looks against the snow. The dogs look so pretty against the white background. But I mean, it's so calm, it's so quiet. You know, you don't have all the traffic and the noise and, you know, all the things out here. And so whenever it snows, it's just completely magic. And I'm sorry, but I had to show this because how satisfying is this to watch? Like, seriously, I hate going out there and wiping off the panels, but it's really satisfying whenever we do it. So I have mixed feelings. So now, as you can see, Chunky Monkey right there. This is very different than last winter. She's a big girl now. Look at that plate. And if you think that she will not clean that plate in one sitting, I believe it's Puffs, some Cheerios, some banana. I'm not sure what that fourth thing is, honestly. Sometimes she gets, I chop up a little bit of cheese and make some little cubes out of it. She loves it. But this is her little cow chair is my favorite. Look at this though. I was raving about last year, or the first 2 winters, when we had that little boo-boo fire, wood burning stove, sorry. This is the beauty of 2025 winter. We have upgraded, and my husband, being the ever master builder that he is, made this platform, obviously, because tiny baby hands like to reach out for things. This beautiful, I mean, wider pipe. It's double insulated. Yeah, that's me showing the progress on the ceiling. We've actually almost finished that. More videos to come. But this wood burning stove is double insulated. That last one was frankly awful in comparison. It was nice because we went from Texas to, the Appalachian Mountains in Kentucky. And so getting adjusted to the freezing temperatures, we thought that one was great. But it was absolutely nothing compared to this life upgrade.